All right, if you ever wanted to pour an epoxy table and you don't have a huge shop, you can do what I do, right? You take your garage right here, and I'll show you how I do this. I use my garage floor, which is not technically flat because it's always sloped, and two sawhorses, same, cheap company, so they're the same height. Some steel studs because I know they're straight, and then instead of buying, $100 piece of melamine, and and then destroying it because you just poured epoxy on it and you annihilated it, all you need to do is go buy a 5/8 piece of sheetrock. Sheetrock, when it comes out of the factory, incredibly flat, not like plywood, and it will. All you gotta do is make sure it's leveled and flat, and that's what you do when you put it on the sawhorses. And next thing you do, we'll put some packaging tape where the epoxy will be, and it'll separate like butter. And for a total cost of $13. All right, here it is. Sawhorses with the steel, and boom. What you see, the shiny stuff, is packaging tape, and it is an outline of where the table's going to be, and where the river is going to be is all covered in packaging tape because it will come right off. But if you don't put it there, it will soak into the sheetrock, and you will hate life. Garage floor is already naturally flat, left to right, but front to back. Yeah, so as it's naturally supposed to slope towards the front doors, so I will just lift it up with a tiny shim, and yeah, it'll be perfectly flat, so the epoxy will pour nicely. All right, slabs are down, weighted down with some weights. Cheap, poor man's caulk, chunk of sheetrock with packaging tape on the inside, gapped about a 1/2 inch in case we need to cut off the end and have to cut through river rock. First layer of epoxy just to seal the wood and allow it to seep underneath so that it will dry and not explode on us. All right. The hair is an extra benefit.
Is there?
It's called a DNA sample. No, there's not.